Okay, if this works for presently. Hang on. So that's better. We're presently at Ellesmere, and this is the mere that we're looking at now. Now we've got the helmet cam on with Drift HD 1080p, the version before the Ghost. It's tending to get a bit warm here, so try and get a little bit of ventilation up through the arms. What we're going to do, we're going to have a little run out towards the A5 and hopefully pick up the A5 towards Llangollen with the view to having a look at some potential overtakes before we get to the top of the Horseshoe Pass and have a bit of a break, a brew. Nothing coming, so let's give it a go. Into a 30-mile-an-hour area straight away. Mirror check. Bit of activity here. Obviously, looking now at the buzz. That's going to present a large object for any vehicles coming the other way, but it does look like a local vehicle. It says Ellesmere on the back. And we're presently Ellesmere, just watching the vehicle turning left, and the one on the right, and also the petrol station. Also I'll put the old camera on. There we go. And to go straight on towards Oswestry on the 495 and then pick up the road to St Martin, which is the B5068. Mirror check, no particular problems at all at particular times. Watching the vehicle to my left. Gate, just to say I'm breaking away from the roundabout. Not make much progress here. We've got fairly slow moving traffic. We've got a bin lorry in the distance. Pelican lights that could change. Mirror check. I was waiting at the lights. Should be okay. There's my junction. Mirror check indicator. Silver car coming from my left. I'll just wait for that. Watching the Jeep behind me. Pushing into the junction. We'll go. I've got priority over oncoming traffic. If it works. On the vehicle on the near side. So noticing no road markings, so they've been busy yet again with all this grit, this putting down everywhere. I've never seen so much grit all over the place. I'll just wander from lane 1, running lane 1 to running lane 2 just to see if there's any, picking up any stones on the tyres now, which is okay, it's alright, there's no clanking on the engine, so it's fine. Just seeing that we're in a 30 mile an hour zone, and obviously the car in front isn't. They're in their own tin box in their own world, which is usually about 40. There we go, watching the vehicle coming out. For a check. Watching the road go round to the right, after the left. A good system of street lighting here, and also in the distance we've got hedgerows. I want to pull up a little bit here and just adjust the mic. Oh, 1 2 1 2. I'll see that's a bit better. Yep, that's okay now. The problem you've got with autocom is you've got to be really close to the mic to get them to work. But when they do work, they are good quality. Shoulder check, nothing behind. Let's see if we can see over the hedgerow. Yes, we can now. We also see the de-restriction signs as the road goes round to the right. Cancelling hazards. Watching the road surface yet again, as we discussed, with a check, shoulder check and away. For these country roads, what you've got to try and do is obviously try and find a good balance, and you're trading off speed or control, and if you've got the right gear engaged you can use the gearbox in the throttle instead of herring up to these bends and having to decide at the last minute to brake. We'll just use the oncoming car now to help us out. Now we'll just feed the throttle on the curve, and that drives the BM through the bend. There we go next, looks like we go fairly straight, off to the left and then right. Got some sort of junction indicated and also a series of bends. Got slow on the road, we're to check. I just drop it down to 5th gear. That's going to help me out. It's just getting that bit of torque. Not necessarily after the power, I'm after the torque, so the engine is just pulling. I've got a 40 mile an hour limit now, we're to check. Entering at 4040. We'll try, once we've gone over this little bit of a crest, see if the bike will respond in top. Yeah, that's top gear. Labouring a little bit. The problem is if you go into top gear, have you got that response if you open the throttle? I don't think I have, so what I'll do, I'll go down to 5th. Gives you that little bit of extra flexibility. And then we've got a 30 in the distance, we're to check. And then because I've changed now from a higher gear to a lower gear, all I've got to do now is reduce the throttle. And I enter the 30 mile an hour without braking. We're labouring now in 5th, so we'll have a 4th. Just give me that little bit of extra flexibility just in case I need it. Trying to get this mic right. In the distance we can see road narrows, which is a sign we've passed. Slippery road surface. I'll just check the sat nav what speed we're doing. We're doing 31, so I'll just bring it down a little bit. Road surface feels fairly good now, as the speed limit now increases to 40. Is it safe to do 40 miles an hour? Better check, shoulder check, yes. All I've done, because I've got a nice suitable gear, I just increase the throttle, away we go. And now we've got a 60 limit, better check. I know what's behind, no need for a shoulder checks. Watching the work vehicle on my right. Up to 60 miles an hour. Combination bend, now that's the next hazard. Brake, oh okay, just checking a minute. Drive it on the curve. 5th gear is working for me. We'll try 6th. Now I've got some torque, it's working quite well on the BM. All I'm doing is just easing on the throttle on the approach, then a balancing the engine on the curve, and there's the road ahead. Got a crossroads and slow on the road, so I'm going to take a central position towards the white line if it's safe to do so, to equalise the margin of safety between the junctions. That's dealt with. Now what's the next hazard? Looks like the road goes slightly to the left, so I'm going to check nothing behind, and then goes right. Oh, it does go left using the oncoming car. I'll have a lower gear, I'm going from 6th to 5th, 5th working for me quite well on this one. And the road appears to go round to the right. We've got idiot sign to say it's on a 40 mile an hour curve. Looking at the speedo, I'm doing 55. So that's going to be an indicator of what the bend's like, but not necessarily the speed that I can go round at. Using the cars now in the distance as the road goes round to the right, and then if the sign's right to the left, we've got a bend to the left after. Lose my view, lose my speed. There's the left hand bend. Oh, there's chevrons. Looks like we've had problems here before. Yeah, that's a tight one. And the torque of the BM is just pulling me through these curves, no problem at all. Bit like an automatic really. There you go. Where's it go? Off to the left. And into a 3030. Mirror check. There's more activity now on heavy goods vehicle approaching. For a 3030, so anything could happen. You could have delivery vehicles, you've now got pavements each side, left and right, you've got vehicles parked on the pavement. Suitable lower gear. Thank you very much, sir. And we've got a lot of activity, so we'll just bring our observation skills nearer to the bike a little bit now. Better check left and right, we're okay. Speed is 30 miles an hour and we are actually on 30. We've got advance warnings in the distance just hitting the tree line of a roundabout, and from local knowledge I tend to turn left at that roundabout, sorry. Just checking the mirror, bringing the speed down on the brakes. Presently in fourth. Looks like it could well be a second gear hazard. Yeah, we're okay, we're through. One vehicle turning right, mirror check. Given plenty of room to do the manoeuvre. Mirror checking away. Already clocked the buzz, quite happy with that. But a cross view now along the inside and using the maroon coloured 4x4 in the distance to help me out with the road curvature. And also noticing vehicles parked on the offside. Is it utilities? Yep, that's at the driver, could well be. Still 3030. Fourth gear is not too bad, it's working okay for me. There's a road meanders to the left and then to the right. Watching the road surface where obviously there's been sort of utility work, and as normal the trench is probably on the bike line. Watching the petrol station. To the right, possible movement in and out, no it's okay. Is there any debris or fluid on the road? No, we're okay. Difficult learner, no gloves. Road starts descending and good system of traffic telegraph poles and street lighting. That's some sort of junction, I think it's not roundabout control, it's just strange when it actually goes left to go right. I'll use the cars in front to help me out, but the next hazard is a vehicle that's turning left, so I'm going to check. But okay. The distance, the 60 mile an hour speed limit signs. I'm going to wait till I get to that limit, and if I can do 60, safe to do 60 I will do. We're going to check. Okay. Road descends to my right, and then round to my left. Rapidly catching up with the vehicles in front. I'm only doing 45 miles an hour. There's the road go, looks like it ascend. Or we've got priority if it works. Then the road goes round and to my right. Having gone right according to the bend, which is a combination bend, it should go left. There you go. And then look over the hedgerow, we got to crossroads and road ascends. And it could well go slightly to the left. I'm just looking at the tree line to my right. 40 miles an hour and a 60 limit. I can't do much about it at all. It's not safe to consider any overtakes because there's not many opportunities. I know from local knowledge now that I'm approaching the A5, watching the workman to my left, and I'm going to go right at the roundabout. Better check. Got a good early view into the roundabout itself. Two vehicles go right. I don't know what this course is doing. Probably working by sixth sense. We'll have to see. I won't comment on the driver. I want to be PC in this respect. So shall have a guess where it's going. I bet it's going to go right. Oh, it's indicating as well, so they do actually work. Oh, there we go. Thank you.